Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the Apostle of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest I'd like to do so. It's going to be a quick video basically on receiving wisdom and keeping wisdom and getting wisdom and the benefits of wisdom. Give me 1 second, Akim. The benefits of getting wisdom, and keeping it, because at the end of the day, having wisdom, using wisdom is going to be the reason why we stay in this truth. One of the reasons why we stay in this truth, one of the reasons why we're able to govern ourselves in this truth. Just applying it, to your everyday life can take you out of situations that would have been bad for you. But sometimes, right, it can be almost a burden to use wisdom or to apply wisdom, or when wisdom gets applied, because of your flesh, because of the things that you want to do and the things that you want to accomplish and things of that nature, But at the end of the day, it might not have been the greatest idea or the greatest thing for you in that moment. Okay, so here, let me park here and then I'm gonna get a couple scriptures really fast. 1 second. Let's get a couple scriptures. So this is Sirach 6, and I started at 18. It says, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Right? Gather instruction from our youth up. Now, you can look at that spiritually, you can look at that, non-spiritually. Spiritually, we have a age that we've been in the truth, and we're considered, I'm considered a babe. Okay, I've been in this thing almost 3 years. I'm still considered a babe, and I'm still gathering instructions, and I'm still counted as my youth. That's why it says, scripture say, where the doorsteps of what it, roughly paraphrasing, basically, where the doorsteps out of a man that has wisdom, that has instruction. Roughly paraphrasing, basically always ask questions, basically always, and seek how to get better, seek wisdom, seek knowledge, right? The proper knowledge, which is this truth. It says, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, right? One that work, right? And wait for her good fruits, wait for her labor. Wait for her, the fruits of your labor. Okay, and part of that good fruits is what, being delivered out of America. Our bodies being changed, in the twinkling of an eye. Us coming down, ruling the nations and things of that nature. That's part of them fruits, man. Okay, but it all starts what? Right now. Okay, it says, for thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her. Right? It says, he that is without understanding will not remain. You can't hold wisdom in if you don't have any understanding. Because if you don't have any understanding, then most of your thoughts are just folly. Most of the things that you understand is folly. You're a fool, or you'll be counted as a fool. And wisdom is not going to remain with a fool, because when you go to Sirach 2, it tells you gold is tried in the fire. Now, gold, right, pure gold, right, it's not going to be really, fire is good for pure gold, okay? Right? Fire is a purifying agent, okay? But if you crack under that fire, which Lord willing, I don't crack under that fire, Lord willing, you brothers don't crack under that fire, right? Because we're going through the fire now, then you unlearn. You didn't apply the wisdom that you needed for your everyday walk. It says, she will, now I'm going to go down. This is 22. It says, for wisdom is according to her name. she is not manifest unto many. Right. Now you go equate that to what? This truth. This truth is not manifest to many. Only 144,000 men are going to be elect. Of the elect are going to be saved. Okay, it says, give ear to my son, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel. Put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chains. So basically, come to wisdom, like what I read earlier, as one who worketh, man. Okay, one who's going to apply it. Okay, it says, bow down thy shoulder, and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with thy whole heart. Right, so you can't be double-minded. You got to come to wisdom with your whole heart, and you got to come to this truth with your whole heart as well. It said, which this truth is wisdom. It says, and keep her ways with all thy power. Right, you got to keep her ways with all the strength that you have. Right, with all our power, to the best of your abilities. We know we're not perfect, but we got to keep it to the best of our abilities. It says, search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou has got hold of her, let her not go. So once you get a hold of this thing, right, when you get a hold of wisdom, or wisdom and the truth, right, you supposed to not let it go. Don't let it go. Okay, for at the last thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt be turned to thy joy. Right, so at the last, and the end, it's going to be all. What did it say earlier? It said the fruits. Basically, you're going to receive the fruits of your labor. Okay, because this wisdom can be. Sometimes it can be laborious. Just being diligent, and his walk could almost be like a. You have certain burdens because you have a flesh, man, which is a burden in itself. Okay, so you have, it's hard work to stay diligent. It's hard work to apply knowledge and wisdom and everything, especially when you're younger. Not giving no excuse or nothing like that, but when you're younger, you tend to bump your head a little bit more, and that's how you learn. Okay, but that's a part of getting wisdom as well. Okay, it says, then shall her fetters be strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. Right, for there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. Thou shalt put her on as a robe of honor, and shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. The prudent man is a wise man. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, let me try to go into the definition really quick. I'll get it in a blue letter. Just put in, I think it's a man who cares about, or just a wise man that's concerned with the future. Let me get it in this one. Let me get it right here. This one's a go. Come on, baby. I don't know why it's not going. Okay. I don't know if this is the right definition I'm looking for in this sense. Let me get it right here. So it says acting with or showing care and thought for the future. Right. Acting with or showing care and thought for the future. So a prudent man is going to care about, I don't know why I did that in a blue letter. Maybe it was the wrong word I used, but a wise man is going to care about, you caring about the future, man, is what's going to happen eventually in the future is, Lord willing, we are going to be delivered. And in order for you to even have some type of faith that you're going to be delivered, you have to apply wisdom. You have to use wisdom, okay, to walk in your everyday walk, okay? Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna keep going. It says, because I mentioned this earlier, it says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps out of his door. Right. That's the spirit, man. This is the scripture I was talking about that I was kind of bashing with my words because I didn't remember it earlier. But let me read that back. This is Sirach 6:36. It says, and if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps out of his door. Right, let the foot wear so inquire, man, ask questions. It says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord Yahweh, and meditate continually in his commandments. Which is wisdom, he shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thine own desire. Okay, so with that, man, Lord willing, the video was edifying. Lord willing, brothers got something from this video. I want to say Mu'ath Lababul, Baba Kasha, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to call Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, you brothers got something from this. Keep going. Keep going, man. The Lord willing, we almost out this bitch, man. I want to say shalom to you, Akim.